Hello friends, good morning. It is Saturday morning. Both Sherri and I have been up for just a little bit. I'm still kind of waking. I'm in that process where it's like technically I'm awake, but my body still feels like maybe we're still sleeping. So I'm feeling a little bit groggy. We're kind of getting our day going, and here at the Legg household, when you sleep in a little bit on the weekends, there is one thing you do first when you wake up. Well, apparently if you're Sherri, that one thing is start with the dishes. What are you doing?
No, I mean, the first thing I did was I made my coffee.
Okay, whew. Because like, you just like jumped into getting stuff done, and I'm a little bit concerned. I just want to make sure you're okay.
You've been awake for about 10 minutes. I have been awake for about 2 hours.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
You feeling a little bit of that Saturday antsiness?
A little bit.
Okay, well I feel none of that Saturday antsiness because I've not had my coffee yet. So, step one for me, let's make my pour over. Oh, sweet nectar of the gods.
That's ambrosia, actually.
What?
The nectar of the gods.
Is ambrosia?
Ambrosia.
What are you
Have you
talking?
not read Percy Jackson?
I have not read Percy Jackson. You are feisty this morning. I like it. Look at you. You feeling spunky on a Saturday? Is that the thing? Is today Spunky Saturday?
Maybe.
Oh, jeez.
Sassy Saturday.
Oh, great. I for sure am gonna need more coffee. If it's Sassy Saturday.
You're welcome.
Now the coffee's made, just starting on breakfast. I'm just doing like a super quick, super simple, basically like an egg, cheese, just a scramble with some toast for us. Nothing too complicated or too fancy because I'm still pretty tired. Look at, also, like, this is good wake up hair. Like, look, I got like that weird thing there, like, apparently it's breakfast time for the whole family. Missy's over here, eating some food. All right, we're about to have our breakfast, but I have a question, and I'm about to be pretty darn divisive. This, you know, cheese, meat, salt and pepper, a couple pieces of toast, eggs. However, for me, it's missing one thing. And I know some of you will agree, some of you will disagree. I think what it needs is some ketchup.
Nope.
And so I want to know, ketchup on eggs. How many of you, like me, love it? How many of you think it's gross? I want to know in the comments below. Please tell me there are other team ketchup on eggs people. Breakfast is done, putting the last of our dishes in there. However, you can see it's a pretty small load. So when we have like small dishwasher loads, we like to use that for this. So, going to put one grate in there. And look at that, it fits really great. Get it? Because the stove, pretty dirty, so I'm gonna clean that. So while these are in the dishwasher getting clean, I'm gonna clean the stove. And something we don't normally wash would be the knobs. However, since it is a small load, I think we're actually gonna take all of the knobs off as well, and we're not gonna be using our stove for a little while. So the entire stove gotta get washed. And those two?
Yeah.
Look at how productive we're being, Sherri.
I know.
And when we're doing like a big clean on the stove, we actually do take everything off that comes off. So all of these off the burners, everything, so that I can kind of clean around it all. Now, this is much more gross than I normally want our stove to be. I'm actually pretty good at keeping our stove, well, better than this. So I will be glad to have this cleaned. The first thing I normally do is just like a dry wipe to get the crumbs up, all the random bits. And if you're wondering why this is so bad, it's because of something that I made recently that was like very splattery. And so as soon as I made that, I thought, well, we're cleaning the stove this weekend. So after I do a dry wipe and just get all these bits up, then I will spray the cleaner on there and let it sit a little bit. Cleaner applied, now we're just gonna let it sit for a minute before I give this a good scrubbing. Once the cleaner's been sitting on there a little bit and you can tell it's doing some work, I just take one of these like green scrubs and just kind of go over everything. Now, fortunately, nothing on here, at least on our stovetop, is super caked on because I do a pretty good job of trying to keep this clean.
It hasn't been that dirty in a long time because you do a really good job of keeping it clean.
And just so you know, as far as what I'm cleaning this with, this is just like a Lysol, here, I'll show you actually. It's just like the Lysol all-purpose lemon cleaner. And just like that, boom, look at how much better that looks. Also, sometimes I forget when cleaning the stove to clean like back here. But Yeah, and the hood up top, but like splatter does happen like all under there and kind of everywhere. So just trying to give it a nice complete cleaning today. Just like that, all finished. Now we're just waiting on the grates to be done in the dishwasher, and then the stove is done. Sherry, how's it look?
Great.
A lot better, that's for sure. And look at that. Thank you, Sherry Beth. If you wonder why Sherry is getting in the closet below the stairs, this is not anything to do with Harry Potter. She's actually getting out something that we need for Wednesday's video. You guys will know more on Wednesday. So I've actually not looked outside yet, so I don't know what kind of a day it is. Let's take a peek. Oh, look at that, you guys. It's beautiful outside. I absolutely love the bright sunshine, fresh snow, because it is so unbelievably bright. You open the curtains and it's almost like you are blinded, and it just feels so beautiful. It's so amazing. But I need to go put down the camera because we're gonna work on Wednesday's video, and we will pick the camera up a little bit later today. Actually, you guys, we're doing something really fun tonight. We actually are watching Gracie and Noble, Ben and Amanda's kids, for a couple of hours. We're gonna take them to Dave & Buster's. We're gonna have so much fun. Sherry, yeah. Dave & Buster's, your favorite place in the world. Lots of lights, lots of noise. You love it, right?
I really love Gracie and Noble.
I don't know if you guys heard her. She said, I really love Gracie and Noble. And the fact that you will go to Dave & Buster's proves it.
Yes.
So we're gonna bring you guys along there, but I need to put on the camera for a little bit and go do Wednesday's video. All right, it's about 2 hours later. Wednesday's video is done. Sherry is about to take a shower, do her whole curly girl hair mask. I have an errand to run, kind of a cool errand. There is a shelter down probably 2 hours south of us, 2.5 hours or so. And they have a need for a couple things. Socks for the residents of their shelter, and socks for a group that is actually gonna go out into some local homeless camps here in Anchorage today. So one of the things that the nonprofit I lead has is thousands of pairs of socks. Bombas donates an amazing amount to us, and we get to get those socks out onto the feet of our neighbors who are experiencing homelessness. And so I'm gonna go get them a couple hundred pairs of socks, and I'm gonna bring you guys along. All right, so I'm here at our sock closet at work, and a lot of times when companies have some sort of a, if you buy one, we give one away sort of policy, I know it can be difficult to know, does that really happen? Like, do they really do that? I can't speak for all those companies, but I can speak for Bombas, the sock company. They have now sent us almost 10,000 pairs of socks over the last 3 years. We got 4,000 pairs, just over 4,000 pairs in December for us to give away. We have to give them to people who are experiencing homelessness, people who are at risk of homelessness. And so we get to get all of these socks out and on the feet of people who need it so bad, especially during winter months right here in Alaska. So I'm actually gonna be meeting this group in the parking lot of the rescue mission here in Anchorage. And I thought, you know what? Since I'm going to the rescue mission anyway, let's bring them some socks as well. So we are going to bag up a bunch of socks. I think we're gonna give 200 pairs of socks today, 100 to the rescue mission, and then 100 to this other group. But you guys, look at all of this. One of my favorite things that I get to do is giving away all of these socks to people who need them so badly. Just like that, we have a giant bag full of socks. Now, the way that this works is that each of these packs has 25 pairs, and we have them in size medium, large, and extra large. And normally we give away a lot of large and extra large in the winter months because they can layer them, right? Larger socks, even if they have a smaller foot, a lot of times people who are on the street are wearing multiple pairs of socks. So we love saving the bigger sizes for winter. We go through a lot of like smaller sizes, like mediums. We don't have any smalls. We did get smalls from them the first year. A lot of those will go to like abused women's shelters, that kind of thing. So I love doing this. You guys, it's so weird that something as simple as socks brings me so much joy, but it is such a big need. Not a lot of people know that socks are one of the most requested items at homeless shelters, and almost every person that we've met who's become a friend who is experiencing homelessness, every time we ask if they need new socks, the answer is almost always yes, please. So we keep them, a lot of you guys know this, we keep them with us in all of our vehicles. We give out a ton of them, and again, just here in this room, we will give away 4,000 pairs of socks this year alone. It's amazing. I do get asked a lot about the work stuff that we do, because obviously we don't show a ton of that in our videos. And that's for a number of different reasons. Privacy reasons of people that we serve, safety reasons because of some of the work that we do. There's a lot of reasons. So what I try to do is like touch on it in the videos, but I just can't share a ton of it. I hope you guys understand. Here we go, pulling into the rescue mission now. Sock donation done, let's go home. All right guys, I'm home. I brought us sugar-free Lotus drinks. Sherry Beth, that's what you wanted?
Yeah.
It is a sugar-free Lotus with sugar-free watermelon syrup. It is one of our favorite treats while we're trying to be like, oh, a straw. There you go. But you want to tell me what you're working on? I think this is super cool.
It's a lot of fun. So I found this. I think I was tagged in it, and I don't remember who tagged me in this on Instagram. I'll actually put a link to it in the description below. This is a free PDF that I just printed. It's a 2022 reading log. I'm way behind, but the last time I filled it out was like the 30th, 31st of January. So I'm several days behind, but there's dots. And I'm actually going through right now and putting like the dates because I don't know what the dots mean. So, but there's dots all the way around and there's 365 of them. Oh. So you can mark every day that you read. There's actually 103.
Wait a second, hold on. Honestly though, is there a day in the year you don't read?
No.
There's never a day of the entire year you don't read?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. That's what I was gonna say. I was like,
So here's my strategy.
Okay.
For, like, because you'll see that these are different colors. So this I'm basing on the color of the book that I'm reading.
Oh my gosh.
At the time. And if I'm reading 2 books at a time, which I usually do, I will stagger the days. Okay, so what do the books mean? So this is the books that I have read.
So far this year.
So far this year. So as I finish a book, I color in the colors of the book.
Okay.
You can actually print this out in a much bigger thing, like poster size, and like write the name of the book. I didn't want to do that. I just like this size. So you can do that.
How many books are on there? Do you know?
There's 103.
Okay.
I tweaked it a little bit. So there's like, obviously like decorations. These are like bottles, but I'm going to make these books. So I will have more than 103. And then if you run out of space, you can print another one, or you can just not log those. It's fine. But that's what I'm doing. I think this is a lot of fun. It was fun and relaxing for me to color. And then it's just been fun. You're supposed to keep up with it every day, and obviously I don't. But it's been fun to like keep track of the books that I'm reading, and I think at the end of 2022, this will be a fun thing to just kind of have.
You love coloring, you love creative projects, and you love reading.
Yes.
And so this like combines all of that.
Yeah.
I think it's so cool that you found that.
Yeah.
Again, like Sherry said, we're going to link to it down below if you want to download your own copy.
Yeah.
While I was delivering socks, Sherry put the stove back together, and oh my goodness, this is the best that it's looked in a long time. Sherry, thank you. I love you. I'm supposed to look at that thing behind the sink. Oh, this thing. So we bought, while we were at the store earlier, this little sponge holder. Because we have this, but like, everything we need to fit in there didn't. And so we bought that little contact strip sponge holder. I love that. And I bought this back here. These are my filters for my pour over Chemex. I keep my Chemex right there, but my filters are now down here by the coffee. So I have coffee beans, the electric kettle, and my pour over filters. I love it. Things are coming together. Sherri and I have not had lunch yet, but we're gonna have dinner in just a couple of hours, like 2.5 hours with Gracie and Noble. We told Ben and Amanda to bring Gracie and Noble over, having not had dinner. We're gonna take them and we're gonna have dinner together, and then we're gonna go to Dave & Buster's, and then, I don't know, maybe come back here and watch part of a movie until Ben and Amanda pick them up. It'll be fun. We love those kids. They're the best. They're so much fun, and so we're excited for a night with them. But we are hungry, and we haven't eaten since breakfast, so I think I'm gonna make us just like a little snack plate. Just like that, lunch snack plate done. Got some carrots, some celery, some ham, some salami, pickles, and cheese, and then this is our ranch we made. So let's take it up to Sherri, and this is gonna be our lunch. Sherri, why are you laughing at me?
Well, I'm not laughing because you just hurt yourself. I'm gonna put this here.
Okay.
So we can share. I'm laughing because of the amount of words that you just tried to string together when you hit your foot on the table.
So here's what I did. I smacked my heel on this, and then I used, how would you describe it? Creative language?
Creative, very colorful.
Ooh, colorful.
Colorful, but it was words that I don't think have been put together before.
And you just like, there was no like, oh, are you okay? You just instantly start laughing so hard.
It was so funny.
Oh my gosh.
My hair, sorry.
You have your hair mask in?
No, the hair mask is rinsed out. This is the gel, waiting for it to dry.
Oh, okay. You're doing your curly girl thing today?
Yeah.
All right, well now, let's eat. Okay, so now I'm done in the studio. Lunch is done. It was delicious. But now I'm gonna finish up some design work. There's a new logo project I'm working on for a client of mine that I am almost done with. Like, I'm so close. So I'm gonna put the finishing touches on that, get that project crossed off of my to-do list so I get paid for that. And then we have, about an hour and a half till the kids are here. I think Sherry's just gonna relax and read for a little bit. I'm gonna finish this up, and then tonight, lots of fun with the kids. My work is done. The logo is finished. It is sent off to the client, and I feel really, really good about it, actually. But that is not the most important thing that is happening right now. There's actually two things, in my opinion, much more important. First one is over here. Missy girl came upstairs to have her little cat CBD. Oh, how's that? And some delicious soups. But the most important thing is happening over here, because Sherry, what did you just do?
I just finished.
That is the book that Carrie Miller gave you.
Yes.
On the viewer cruise.
Yes.
And so many people have commented about it, knowing you were reading it.
Yep.
What did you think? Give us a quick book review.
Excellently written, really hard to read.
Oh, really?
Which is why it took me like a month to read it. Yes, it deals with Alaska and the darkness that it can bring out in people.
Oh.
And it hit a little too close to home sometimes.
Oh.
Just because of like the people that we work with and like deaths of friends and that kind of stuff. So it was really hard to read, and I cried a lot. But it was really good.
A book you're glad you read?
I'm glad I read it, yeah.
This is the first book of hers you've read, right?
Yes.
And did it make you want to read others?
Yes, but I'm gonna need a minute.
That's fair. When I came upstairs after finishing work, all Sherry told me was, I have one paragraph left. Which I knew what that meant. That meant be quiet and let me finish this. So there you go, The Great Alone. Sherry is done with that. Missy's had her soup. The house is picked up and cleaned. My client stuff is done. So now we're just waiting on the kids to get here for a fun, loud night at Dave & Buster's. Sherry, how are you? How are you gonna do with this?
I really love Gracie and Noble.
You are so good to want them to have fun tonight.
Yep.
I personally think it's gonna be a blast.
It's gonna be fun. So I wanted to expand a little bit on what I meant when I said the book was really hard to read. So we work with trafficking survivors, and a lot of them are not just trafficked, they're also beaten. And there was quite a bit of this book that was talking about abuse. And kind of the darkness in Alaska, bringing the darkness out in people. And so that kind of hit a little close. And then, without giving too much away, there was an accident and there was brain damage kind of stuff involved. And a friend of mine lost her husband because of an accident like that. And it was really hard to read. So it was really good. I would recommend it if you can handle deep, dark stuff. Extremely well written and kind of tied back to really wanting to fight to find the light and the good stuff. So it was good, but it was really hard. Kristen Hanna actually lived in Alaska, and you can tell that in her writing. The darkness and the light that she wrote about is very specific, I think, to Alaska, and You could tell that she knew what she was talking about, which to me makes it a better read, because she's not just, you know, writing about a fictional place in a fictional town in Alaska. She's, it was a fictional town, but she based it off of like real life events. So it was really good.
You said that like one of the things that made it so hard is that it felt so real.
It did feel so real.
Because
yes.
of like our life here and the people that we work with and just all that kind of stuff. It maybe a little too real.
Maybe a little too real. Yeah, I told Adam after like reading this book, I need to read something light and happy and like less violent, like The Hunger Games or something like that. It was pretty dark, but like I said, very well written.
But now we are going to swing the pendulum the other way, because we're going from dark, heavy books to skee ball and video games, okay?
Yes.
So we're going to take our mind off of the darkness of that book and let's go win some fun stuff.
Okay.
And Amanda just texted, it's so funny. So Gracie and Noble, for, I don't know, a couple of years now, basically every time we see them, they're like, hey, are you vlogging today? Are you vlogging today? And so Amanda said that on the whole drive into Anchorage. That's what the kids are asking. It's like, I wonder if Adam's gonna be vlogging today. So yes, you guys are gonna see them in the video. They've been in lots of our videos. They're part of the family. And so we're gonna bring the vlog camera along to Dave & Buster's. And I'm curious to see what games they gravitate toward. Like, we don't go to Dave & Buster's with kids. We go with ourselves. And I know the games that I gravitate toward, and I'm so curious to see what the things are that they want to play. Grabbing dinner at Round Table Pizza. The kids got pizza. Sherri and I are going for their salad bar. We actually really like the salad bar here, and it's all you can eat, so perfect for us. Look how good that salad looks. Very excited about dinner. All right, so their pizza arrived. This is what they wanted, a pizza with just pineapple on it. You guys, just pineapple? Okay, that's what they wanted. All right, so we finished dinner, and we were gonna go to Dave & Buster's. However, Ben and Amanda gave us money to spend on dinner with the kids. But here's the thing, we paid for dinner. Of course, we're not making the kids pay for dinner, and we're taking all the money that Ben and Amanda gave us for their dinner, and we're gonna let them spend that on toys that they want, because that's what fun adults do. And so there's a couple stores in the mall that like I think they wanted to go to. Gracie wants to go to Claire's, but the store that Noble wanted to go to is hilarious. Let me show you. Noble wanted to come to the Hallmark store. I think it's because they have a good selection of plushies, but it just absolutely makes me laugh. Oh, look at all this stuff. So now we came over to the comic book store next door. Noble's checking out some Sonic the Hedgehog comic books.
Of course I am.
Of course you are. Now time for Gracie's stop. She chose Claire's, which I think Sherri's actually pretty excited about. All right, how are we doing? We find stuff?
We can do this for $8.
Look at that, are those little like drinks?
Yeah.
Those are fun.
I'm asking if you would do this. No. How much are they?
What are they?
Oh, I don't have enough for that. So sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Adam, look at this.
Oh, what is it?
pen.
I don't know what it is. That's a fun pen. Probably not, because I don't know who any of those characters are.
Well, they're a puppy.
They found the Harry Potter stuff. That is currently what we were looking at. Gracie just said that Noble thought the name was David Buster's. I wish that was like somebody's name, David Buster's. Game number 1, Noble's trying his hand. Oh, almost. Whoa, that's a good one. Noble's been playing this game here where you like are supposed to drop quarters on this conveyor belt, but he's played it several times and I'm still not sure like what you're supposed to do necessarily. Looks like Noble's trying to win some bling. Let's see, Noble. Oh. All right, so these two are done. We just checked the amount of tickets they have. And Gracie, what do you want? You guys, Ben and Amanda have 4 bulldogs, and so it only makes sense. Okay, which one do you want?
I want that one.
You want this one on the end? All right, this is so funny. All right, Noble got the thing you wanted. What'd you get? Mario? Pretty cool. All right.
I got a bulldog.
I know, look at, like, you guys made out like crazy. We did pizza, we did toy shopping, we did Dave & Buster's where they got a ton of stuff. Now, we've got to get them ice cream, you guys. Get them all sugared up and send them home to their parents. Well, I think this was a success. Leaving with ice creams, all sorts of new toys. Where's Noble's ice cream? Oh, Sherri's got it. All right, let's do a quick Dave & Buster's haul. Well, Noble has ice cream. Looks pretty good. How is it? Awesome? I love it. The Mario. He also got this little game. Very fun.
It's a puzzle.
Sorry, puzzle. And he...
The big one got into the little one. What?
Yep, it did. And then, Sherri's lifting it up. Over here, Noble. Whoa, Sherri.
Gracie got...
Noble got all sorts of Sonic the Hedgehog comic books. Very fun. Gracie got a gigantic gummy pizza.
I don't know why.
It looks fun. It looks delicious.
I'm gonna eat that after the ice cream's all over.
And she's got her milkshake. Here's a lava lamp. The Good Vibes fan.
And these cute little earrings.
Cute earrings and
A choker.
a choker and a gigantic bulldog.
That I named Derek.
Just like your real bulldog.
Because I have a real bulldog who looks just like this.
Yes, you do. I think it's so cool you guys got that. I actually do want to tell you guys about a Dave & Buster's tip that some of you may not know. So Noble really wanted the Mario. The Mario is super cool, but we were a little bit short on tickets. However, Dave & Buster's has a program that you can go to the front desk and buy tickets. So if you're not winning them at the games, or if you're short just a little bit, you can buy 100 tickets per $1. So we were a little bit short, so I just went to the front desk, bought the tickets we needed, and got the Mario he wanted. So we had a little bit of time before Ben and Amanda get here to pick Gracie and Noble up, and we're going to watch this movie, Ron's Gone Wrong. We watched it, I don't know, Sherri, recently?
Yeah, a week or two ago.
And we love it.
It's really cute.
It's super cute. So we're going to watch it again. Yep. All right, friends. Well, Ben and Amanda came, got Gracie and Noble. They just left, hung out with them for a little while. Had an earthquake.
Oh, right.
While they were here.
5.2.
Like a 5.2, which is kind of hilarious, considering, well, you'll see what Wednesday's video's about. Very timely.
Right.
Sherri, how was tonight?
It was a lot of fun. Yep, those kids are a lot of fun to hang out with.
They're just so, they're so fun, they're so cool, they're so well behaved, which, I don't know, Sherri and I have said this since, we've gotten to know the Balkers. Their kids just speak to how great of parents Ben and Amanda are.
Yeah, they're just really good kids.
Yeah, they're really good kids.
Yeah.
And they made us, a thank you card, which is just the cutest thing. Thanks for hanging. And it says, thank you for watching us. Getting us Dave & Buster's gift cards. LeggLife rocks. They are so cute.
So cute.
In fact, I think it was Gracie who wrote on our little chalkboard downstairs. So we just had a ton of fun with them. Yeah. It was a really good night. It was a really good day.
It was a really good day.
Kind of a random Saturday doing a few things. This is where we're going to end the vlog though, because we're not going to vlog on Sunday. We're just going to take that as a day off, just with each other.
Yeah.
So day of rest, just kind of hang out together, not pick up the camera. So we've been trying to do that more, which has been really nice.
Yeah.
And now, actually, you guys, we are not going to end the vlog like we normally do, because Noble gets to end this vlog with a very special way that he wanted to end it. So, all right, let's see how Noble wants to end the vlog.
I love you. Bye.